Hello and welcome to a demo for the new update of the Weird Quantizer. This will be version 1.2 when you get it. If you haven't seen the earlier video, what this device does is it allows you to quantize your MIDI to weird grids. So, these can be grids based off of polyrhythms or grids that are a decimal number of beats. And the main updates I've done since the last video on this are that I added this amount here, and this will basically, when it's at 0, the notes aren't quantized, and it slowly nudges them until they're quantized when it's at 100. So the way you set your weird grids is with this top part of the device here. First, you have to set your beat unit. By default now, on this updated version, the beat unit is going to just be connected to the grid on the clip that you're using. You can also use the menu to select other beat units. And then basically you use this section below it to do math on that beat unit to make it into a weirder beat unit. I'm going to go over the polyrhythm section first. You have these two number boxes here. The top one is subdivision, and the bottom one is number of beats. The number of beats is basically the amount of the beats you set up here with the beat unit parameter that are going to be divided by the subdivision to make the polyrhythm. So if you wanted to do a quintuplet based grid, you could do 5/4 here, and that will nudge all of your beats to be on a quintuplet based grid. You can see there's a gap here because since there were only 4 notes and it's splitting them into 5 places, there's going to be a gap. And then if you were doing decimal mode, you basically just set the number here. It's going to be multiplied by whatever your beat unit is. So you set that, let's say, to 1.78. So yeah, you can see the notes are getting quantized to every 1.78 of a 16th note, because that's what the grid is here. So now let's mess with this amount. So you can see that they slowly shift to the quintuplet grid. You can also quantize the note offs, and that'll basically just quantize the note offs to the same grid that you're quantizing it to. So if you change it, the note offs are changing too. So yeah, that's a basic overview of the device. Now I'm going to show you something a little bit more musical. So if you saw the last video, I'm just using the same beat, but we'll try some new divisions for this one. Let's use the polyrhythm mode because that's honestly my favorite mode. Let's set it back to the original. Oh wait, I gotta switch the MIDI here. So I have this original beat here. And I made a copy of it, and I'm going to edit the copy so I can always go back to the original. So let's try setting this to the 5/4 that we had in the last one. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Let's fade this between straight and that. One thing I like to do with this is, if you record this MIDI into another track, you can record the fading between, which I think is kind of cool. It's something that is pretty hard to do without a device like this. I wish these were actually just automatable, but it would get kind of weird. I get it. Maybe in the future they will be. Let's try 7/4. More subtle. Let's try 7/8. That's weird, but I like it. I think it's cool. So yeah, that's a quick overview of the device. Thanks for checking out this video. And I will be releasing new devices very soon. This device is available on my website, which is heapsofbleepsaudio.com. Thanks. Bye.